Phosphor Dot fans, Earl at thelogbook.com back in the arcade. It's 1980, and Uniwar.S has broken out. It's kind of weird. I feel like I missed Uniwars A through R now, and I'm going to have to do a lot of work to catch up. But Uniwar.S is from IREM, the company who later originated such games as Moon Patrol, Motor Race USA, other games that were better than this, because this one is a bit of a knockoff. See if you can spot the influences while I give it a play. Sounds an awful lot like, maybe we just recoded Galaxian? Warp. Not to be confused with Warp Warp. It's a far less derivative game. I also feel like I'm detecting some moon-crested DNA here. Okay, who are these guys down at the bottom? Oh, okay. So they are trying to spear me from below. Wait, you guys ride in spaceships and the best they've got is spears? Well, I guess it does the trick, though, doesn't it? I don't guess there's any way to get rid of them, is there? Oh, I've got to shoot into the gaps in their shields. Okay. Well, that was fast. That was rude. Let's give it another shot. I would like to think I could do better than that, but then I don't really do very good at Galaxian, and I feel like that was the starting point for this. You know, now that I remember it, I remember covering Bob DiCrescenzo's homebrew cartridge for the Atari 7800 that had Galaxian and Uniwar.S on the same cartridge. Now that I think of it, that's probably why. The sales brochure for this was interestingly worded. Uniwar.S is the most exciting total universal war. Not sure exciting is the word I would use to describe a total universal war. Beware of the spy alien underground that can destroy the spaceship with its electronic spear. Okay, it's an electronic spear. Well, that makes all the difference. Please sit still so I can blast you. Just a little bit. I've already got 2 of them down there. Darn you with your electronic spears. We'll try again. As for the question of how could could IREM do such a thing, rip off Galaxian like that? It might be a thing like Crazy Kong, where they actually had a license from Namco, allowing them to do a modification of Galaxian. But also, this was 1980, we were still in the Wild West as far as copyright law regarding arcade games. Darn it. Now wait a minute. Losers and their electronic spheres are really getting on my nerves. Oh. Okay. I certainly don't miss the electronic spear, guys. Boy, again with the electronic spheres. Okay, those guys are really annoying. Well, that was my best score yet, but it still didn't even crack 3,000. So I'm not sure how good I can claim that score is. One more attempt. I'm never going to make it to Uniwar.T at this rate. Boom. Warp to your doom. The game is over. Well, alright then. So, Uniwar.S from IREM from 1980. I don't know, there are a couple of original ideas in there. The annoying guys with the spears, for one thing. Sorry, electronic spears. That's a fairly new thing. I get a chuckle out of the attract mode for this game, and it'll come up here in a second. Where it tells us, attention, the Galaxy Empire strikes back. I have no idea where they possibly could have come up with that phrase. So, yeah, it feels like they copied someone else's work and changed a few words. Maybe not a terribly auspicious start for IREM. You know, I don't think this was their first game. In fact, I know it wasn't, but it was a very early one. They got better at doing original stuff later.